What I've brought today is one of our standard demos. It's CoreMedia Motors, a fictitious electric motor company. And that is the setup for the demo of today. And let us go right into my Chrome. Here we go. So this is our demo. Fantastic. So you see it's a standard website for a B2B manufacturer of these CoreMedia motors. Now I said I want to show Kio, I want to show analytics, we want to show personalization. So the foundation for personalization is, of course, having data, gathering analytics. And I want to give you a brief overview on the front-end flow, but spend most of the time as a business user in Studio, of course. To show you kind of how we cover the intent of a user by tracking the user journey, the path, the click behavior of the user. We have a little demo data inspector in the demo. So this is, of course, just for you to show you what we have covered behind the scene, which data we have covered behind the scene. So you see there's some visitor info about me. In my first visit, you see, hey, I come from Hamburg, obviously. It's a first-time visitor. So there's not much information left here or shown here, but this will change soon. Also, my journey, the pages that I've visited are listed here. So we cover everything. Good, so this is the page. My journey starts. I'm interested in motors, obviously, and I want to be excited here. One thing you will see in the journey is that this main banner, which shows now this racing car, if you will, and the in-wheel motors here, that this will change as it is adapted. It's personalized. It's targeting me as I leave the trace, and it takes into account my intent. Also this one here, that's a little call to action banner, if you will, call to action teaser at the moment. I can just open the chat if I wanted to. This will also change and be personalized. So let me browse further down. Let's explore the site. I see all these motor products, fantastic. And I'm thrilled by this moving image here about these in-wheel motors. So I click here, I want to learn more. I come, not surprisingly, to this landing page, more about the in-wheel motors. I can read a lot of stuff. I see the first time some products coming in, so some prototype packages that I could buy, a hint for more, a banner for more products. So I can see I can also go on, this tag-based navigation, dynamic navigation. You know it from CoreMedia, it's one of our strengths. So maybe I want to see more about future mobility content. I see more content, I see motors, I see everything. Finally, maybe the story, the journey is not really interesting here. Finally, I come maybe to a product detail page and see that one. So I've left now a trace, and I've also let basically the system know what my intent is. Let's take a look at our data inspector. So we see here not only have we now covered all the different pages that I was browsing, but with our native analytics, we also have now taken into account what I did, and I've been put into different profiles. So I have here a high performance interest, because I was looking for these high-performance motors. And I'm obviously also a professional buyer, if you will. I'm not seeking a new job or whatever. I'm interested in products. And I'm also a lead because, hey, I've taken even a look at products. So that's great. So we cover the analytics, obviously, to build a profile of the user, to detect the intent, and then personalize the experience. Now, it's a B2B journey. I wouldn't buy this product now at this point in time. But if I explored more, I would be interested maybe in this section here, where I see, request a quote. That's probably the ultimate conversion goal, but too early for me. It's always important to think in conversions, not just show some content, but really think about what you want to do, what your business goal is. But this one is interesting. Lets me download a white paper. So that's interesting. I want to learn about that, more about that. I click here, but it's gated content. So I can't just access it. It's gated content. So let me quickly fill in this form here. I'm engineering. I'm looking for more information. And I download the white paper, and I get the white paper. So the content is not relevant, but the interesting thing is now we've not only covered clicks, we have also covered events. I've downloaded a white paper, and obviously that's also something we have tracked here. So this is now also, I'm now registered here with intent, or the intent is shown. I'm registered for a download. So I know more about this user, what the intent is. And I can leverage all these data that we have with our native analytics. I can, of course, leverage it to personalize the experience. So if I go back to the home page, then the page is loaded. It takes into account what I've done before. And remember, there was this racing car before, but now it's different. We have a clear goal that we want to achieve. It's simplified here. It's a demo, obviously. But now this clear request, I have someone who's interested in the products. He's even submitted his email to get the specification. Now the next step in my journey would be to ask him to get a quote. And also you see this banner has been personalized now, and we have more touch points enabled here as a side note. So again, a very quick journey, which shows you obviously that the foundation, having your own data and native analytics of CoreMedia, this enables the intent recognition and also the personalization of the experience. And it's important to say that does not necessarily compete with your existing analytics. That's just that we have access to the data so that we can leverage our personalization engine to target the audiences. Good. That was the data view from an end user perspective. Now,